Okay, around 2003, I think, is when I was first introduced to active release technique. And so now what I'm going back to is basically that same principle, but instead of having someone do it for me, I can do it to myself. So a lot of people know it as self myofascial release. All right, and what we're doing today, or what I'm doing today, is I'm going to release my calves. Okay, so anytime I get a chance, this is something I want to do. This is not something you do before you work out. Okay, this is something you do on another time, away from workouts. Okay, and so what I'm trying to do is release the muscle tension, almost like the knots. Okay, some people think it's scar tissue. I'm not breaking scar tissue up. I'm releasing the tension in my muscle. Okay, so think of your muscle of almost like a rubber band, and it got knotted. Okay, we're going to release that tension. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the knot. So I normally would want to work through your whole body. Today we're going to work through the calf. Okay, and I'm not foam rolling. Okay, now I'm using a foam roller today because it's what I have in front of me. It's best serves you just to go probably get a small PVC pipe. I would recommend getting 1.5-inch pipes, 2-inch pipes, and 3-inch pipes. Just for a variation of different body parts and different lengths of body where you may be taller, some people are shorter, some people have discomfort trying to hold themselves over the pipe itself. So regardless, you want something nice and stiff. Now, I'm looking for that bad spot. What I mean by the bad spot is I'm looking for the trouble spots that give us the most pain. Now, I'm not trying to make this an excruciating pain process. I'm just trying to find the spot that is hurting the most. If this does not hurt, but this part does, this is the part that needs to work. If you can roll back and forth and you feel it jump, bump, ba-bump, ba-bump, bouncing back and forth, try to find that middle ground, and that's where you want to stay. Now, you can slightly move. If you feel the knot begin to travel away or down the muscle, you can trace it, but otherwise just stay right on the motion. You can barely move if you want, but try to stay in that discomfort zone, okay? Now, how long? We're gonna shoot for about basically 2 minutes minimum, okay? You could go all the way to 5, and you could go all the way to 10, which would be extreme maximum at that point, but we're looking to release that knot, okay? Now, you may find release right away and also come back the next day if you try to apply the same process. This is something you're going to have to do for a couple of weeks before you begin to finally lengthen everything back out again, okay? It would also best serve you if you could actually stop exercising so much weight-wise, which I know most people aren't going to do, but that would be the best option at that point. So that way we could lengthen and get everything working back to where it's supposed to be and basically start from a fresh start over with a good lengthened up body.